this.
Do you feel sorry for the president that the intel community kept him in the dark for so long? Plus the fact that apparently he missed over half of his presidential daily briefings.
Look, I used to get those briefs from the campaign. We get intel briefs in Congress. We've been warned about ISIS by the intelligence community for quite some time. The intel community has been telling us for years, a couple of years. So this is not new. This is it did not come as a surprise. Maybe the speed of what they did in Iraq. But ISIS has been a threat gathering for quite some time.
What's the advantage of getting it verbally as opposed to reading it on your own? Because President Bush wanted it read, never missed one. President Obama says 41% of the time you read it to me, the rest I'll do it on my iPad.
What I do is I go down to the reading room in a classified room, I read the briefs, and then I go and get intelligence officers and pick and prod on them with questions. The key is to getting an oral briefing. You can ask questions of the person who would be writing the briefing.
Is it possible he doesn't have questions?
I don't know the answer to that. I don't. This statistic about the daily brief, I have a hard time comprehending that, because the primary job of the commander-in-chief is to keep the country safe. And you need to get from your intelligence community, your defense community, especially when we have troops in harm's way, what's going on. So I'm just dumbfounded at that statistic. I hope it's not true.
Well, we all hope that. But remember, you mentioned George W. Bush in this conversation. In one of the presidential daily briefings before 9/11, there was a reference to Osama bin Laden, and he may try to attack the West. That's as specific as it got. And he was excoriated for 10 years.
That's right.
And then you got the president of the United States, the current one, hearing about ISIS for 18 months. In these briefs, nothing.
The intel community has been telling us about ISIS. That's
okay. From ISIS to Obamacare.